Welcome back to One-on-One Sports Webcast. I'm now joined in the lounge with three experts, Thomas Hale, Alex Harris, and Ben Greenberg, to discuss what's been going on in Chicago sports as of recent. So let's get right into it, guys. As we know, Derrick Rose is out 4 to 6 weeks with an injury. Do you think he's going to come back strong, or is his career over? Thomas, start with you.
I don't necessarily think he's going to come back strong, but I think he'll be just about the same as when he left. He hasn't been doing extremely well this season, but I think he's exactly what Chicago's needed, distributing the ball well, getting his points in. I think that's exactly what's going to happen when he comes back.
Okay, well, I would argue kind of against that. I don't know that he's been exactly what they needed because they're doing just about the same without him on the court. So, you know, maybe they don't really need him. Personally, I think he's done being Derrick Rose.
Okay.
Like at best, I think he's
Come
gonna be a role player at best.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Do you know what happens when they do a meniscus surgery?
Okay, well,
they literally take out part of his meniscus.
I actually have.
He's going to have so many knee problems when he gets back.
Let me just state my case real quick, okay?
All right.
Because all the reports I've been reading from athletic doctors of professional teams have said this is a very mild surgery. I mean, literally, they go in there and he'll be back in 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. This isn't anything crazy.
But it's Derrick Rose. It's going to be 6 weeks.
He's come back from 2 ACL tears.
6 years old. Even if
I
it
know.
takes him,
I
even
know,
if it
but
takes him 4 years to come back, he'll still be fine, right?
I know it's a mild surgery, but it's still your meniscus. That's the second one on the same knee. He has as much tear on that knee as a 35-year-old player does on their knee.
Well, you know, Thomas did make a good point. He said Derrick Rose has come back from 2 ACL injuries and has been adequate. He might have been adequate. He might have been good, but he's provided something for that Chicago team. Right. I think he'll be fine because it's just a minor surgery. But moving on to the Chicago Blackhawks, as we know, Patrick Kane hit into the boards last week, 2 weeks ago, and he's out for now. But do you think he can bounce back from this injury, or is this going to be a significant injury in his career?
You know what? Obviously, it's a significant injury, and I don't want to downplay it. But to me, this is not even a question. Right. I mean, Patty Kane will be back and better than ever. In fact, I think his best years are still in front of him. The guy's only 26 years old.
Yeah, easily.
And not only that, I mean, it's not like it's a knee or any sort of ligament tear where you're severely weakened.
Right, like in hockey.
Right?
In hockey, if you're tearing your meniscus, it doesn't matter how mild the surgery is. Right. It's going to take you a lot longer to rehab because you have to use your legs to skate.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to downplay this injury. It's a broken collarbone. Like, that hurts. It really hurts. He's out for 12 weeks.
It's not the worst thing that can happen to a hockey player.
Yeah, they're tough.
Yeah.
It's just an impact injury. You know, he'll be back. It's not anything lasting that'll last throughout his career down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
He may not get to play this season because 12 weeks, that'll probably take him right to about the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Right.
Chicago.
They might just leave him out for that.
Right.
At that
I'd
point.
probably sit him down for the rest of the year if it looks like he's not going to be back before the playoffs. But, you know, that's sort of like
I think
weeks
Patrick
down the
Kane
road.
will be fine too. But kind of combining these two together, both Patrick Kane and Derrick Rose were huge players for their team. And so which do you think is hurt most by the loss, the Blackhawks or the Bulls? And if so, which team has the chance to bring home a championship this year?
Okay, so to answer the question, I would say the Bulls, but my asterisk to my answer is they're not hurt so much by the fact that Derrick Rose is out. They're hurt more by the fact that Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, Taj Gibson, and a lot of other of their top scorers are out right now. They're missing 4 of their 5 top scorers and very talented scoring rookie Doug McDermott right now. I think they're impacted more by missing all of them.
Yeah.
Not just one guy.
Because I don't think they can put the Bears scoring all on Pau Gasol.
No,
Pau Gasol's
they can't.
old at this point. He had a big game earlier this season, but he's not going to do that consistently. They need Jimmy Butler.
Right now, he's sick, so he might be out for the next couple of games.
Right, absolutely. But forget these players and forget the injuries for a second even. In hockey, you rely so much less on one player than you do in basketball. Right. In hockey, you have 4 lines. 3 of them basically split time with one another. This is one guy off one line.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose is your point guard 30 minutes a night, every night. That's a huge loss for the Bulls.
Huge point.
Exactly.
And the reason the Chicago Blackhawks are going to be okay is because of one reason, and that one reason is a letter. That letter is C. C standing for captain and center Jonathan Toews. Jonathan Toews is a top 5 NHL player when he doesn't have to play behind Patrick Kane.
That's right.
He's going to explode over the next few weeks. He's going to be great.
Exactly. I think the Blackhawks will be fine too. And I think through this block we found out that the Windy City can calm down a little bit in terms of their star players.
Right.
So Windy City, if you're out there looking at us, you're okay for now. That's all the time we have for this edition of One-on-One Sports Webcast. If you missed anything or want to watch it again, check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/oneonOnesports. Also, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at One-on-One Sports. For all our producers and crew, thanks for watching. And until next time, you got 3 to choose from this time. Whose side are you on?